Chase Chrisley says new show is raw footage, not a sitcom. Hello, everyone. Welcome back for another video. I hope everyone's having a great day. Before watching the video, please subscribe and like it. The Chrisley family recently made headlines since Todd and Julie were pardoned back in May. In addition, the family is set to be the subject of a new Lifetime docuseries. Recently, Chase Chrisley has teased what fans can expect with the upcoming show. The Chrisley family is set to return to TV with a new Lifetime docuseries. Many fans were introduced to the eponymous family through the USA Network reality show, Chrisley Knows Best, which originally ran from 2014 to 2023. Back in 2022, Todd and Julie Chrisley were convicted on charges of tax evasion and bank fraud and were sentenced to a combined 19 years behind bars. However, back in May, Todd and Julie were given an early release after receiving a pardon from President Donald Trump. Since then, the two have been sharing their story with various outlets. The family is now set to be the subject of a new Lifetime docuseries. Speaking with People, Chase Chrisley recently opened up on what fans can expect for the series. According to Chase, fans can expect something different from their USA Network series. As he explained, it's very different from Chrisley Knows Best because, as I'm sure anyone knows, Chrisley Knows Best was a family sitcom. Chase explained that this is just raw footage, raw. I'm like, can we go back to Chrisley Knows Best? Yeah, let's just laugh. While Chase assured there would still be some laughs with the new show, the docuseries will also focus on the truth. Todd and Julie weren't originally expected to be part of the new series. As the publication noted, in addition to Chase, Savannah Chrisley, Grayson Chrisley, Chloe Chrisley, and nanny Faye Chrisley were previously announced to be taking part in the series. At the time of the original announcement, it was believed that Todd and Julie wouldn't be participating. However, the recent pardon has changed this. The cameras resumed to film the couple's reunion, among other scenes. Chase noted, "We were actually at the tail end of filming. We're still filming a little bit." Chase continued to emphasize that working on the new series was a different experience than on their USA Network series. He shared, "I feel like for so long on Chrisley Knows Best, I played a character. Savannah played a character. We all did. We're actually being able to be open and vulnerable, and show the highs and show the lows. And no matter how low we get kicked down, we're still going to get back up." Are you excited for the Chrisley family's new Lifetime docuseries? Did you watch the family on Chrisley Knows Best? Make sure you come back to TV shows Ace for all the latest reality TV and celebrity news. Chase Chrisley is stepping into a new era, and he wants the world to know this time it is real in every possible way after years of being part of the polished picture-perfect world of Chrisley Knows Best. Chase is pulling back the curtain and offering viewers an unfiltered look into his life through a brand new project that he says is anything but a sitcom. The upcoming show, still untitled, has already drawn attention for its promise to abandon the scripted style fans came to expect from the Chrisley brand and instead dive headfirst into raw, emotional, and unscripted storytelling. In a recent appearance on a podcast that quickly went viral, Chase shared his candid thoughts about what viewers can expect from the show and why it was important for him to take this new direction. According to him, this is not about rebranding, but about finally being seen as who he really is without the pressure of forced humor catchphrases or a tidy, family-friendly narrative. The cameras will roll, but there won't be rehearsals, there won't be reshoots, and there definitely won't be any attempts to make things prettier than they are. Chase emphasized that the show is not designed to be funny or uplifting all the time. Instead, it is going to show the pain, the struggle, and the rebuilding process that he and his family are currently enduring following the incarceration of his parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, who were sentenced for financial crimes. The fallout from the sentencing left Chase, Savannah, and their younger siblings facing the harsh glare of public scrutiny, but also forced them to grow up fast and take on roles they were never fully prepared for. For Chase, that meant not only assuming more responsibility, but also rediscovering who he is. When the cameras are off, something he now says will finally be visible to the world. In this new format, the show is set to follow his day-to-day life, including emotional family conversations, business challenges, personal relationships, and even breakdowns that would never have made the final cut in their previous USA Network show. He pointed out that many moments in the past were edited to maintain a certain tone or to appeal to sponsors and networks, but this new venture is under his creative control, and with it comes the freedom to be honest, something that seems to matter more to him now than ever before. Chase revealed that part of his motivation came from years of fan messages saying they wanted to see the real story, not just the smiles and southern charm, but the behind-the-scenes battles and moments of doubt. Social media has been quick to respond to the news, with fans showing mixed emotions. Some are thrilled that Chase is taking this raw and vulnerable route, saying it proves his maturity and willingness to grow. Others have expressed concern about how deeply personal the content might be given how much the family has already gone through over the past 2 years. But for Chase, that is exactly the point. It is not about reliving trauma, but about showing survival and growth in the face of it. One of the most talked about revelations from his recent interviews is that the show will feature conversations with family members, including Savannah, and even extended relatives like Nanny Faye, who reportedly gave her blessing to appear in the new footage on her own terms. Nanny Faye has long been a fan favorite, and viewers are eager to see her honest take on the family's situation. Without any network-approved scripting, Chase teased that her scenes might be some of the most powerful and emotional moments of the entire show. There is also speculation that the show will delve into Chase's love life, something that was often played for laughs in the original series, but has taken a more serious turn recently following his breakup with Emmy Metters. Chase hinted that he will be open about that chapter of his life and what it taught him, both about relationships and about himself. Though he stopped short of saying whether she will appear in the new show, he made it clear that nothing was off limits if it helped tell the truth. Another key difference in this new project is its production style. Chase confirmed that they are using a smaller production team, fewer cameras, and no live studio direction in order to preserve the authenticity of the scenes. Unlike traditional reality TV, where lighting, makeup, and perfect angles dominate the aesthetic, this show will include shaky handheld footage, moments filmed on iPhones, and scenes that feel more like home videos than TV drama. Insiders say the format is being compared to docuseries like The Kardashians, but with a darker, more emotional tone. Rather than promoting luxury and excess, the focus will be on healing, reflection, and rebuilding a life after public scandal. Chase admitted that sharing so much of his personal life has been emotionally draining, but also cathartic. He sees the project as not just entertainment, but as a kind of therapy, both for himself and for fans who might be going through their own struggles. Despite stepping away from the sitcom style, Chase insists this is not the end of the Chrisley name on screen. He believes this new chapter is just a necessary evolution, one that reflects where he and his family are right now, not where they used to be when everything looks perfect from the outside. He wants viewers to know that behind every laugh and catchphrase, there were real people dealing with real problems, and now is the time for those stories to finally be told. Though a release date has not yet been announced, filming is already underway, and the first batch of episodes is expected to land on a streaming platform rather than a traditional network, giving Chase and his team more creative freedom than ever before. As for whether the rest of the Chrisleys will join him full-time, that remains to be seen, but he assures fans it will get plenty of honest moments with the people they have followed for years, just without the filters and punchlines. For Chase Chrisley, this isn't about ratings or relevance, it's about truth and the chance to reclaim a story that was too often told by others. In his own words, this time the story isn't written by producers, it is written by life itself. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, America Trends 24, and stay with us.